For Everything Scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today I'm going to be looking at and discussing Lemax's Spooky Town and looking at their new structures and buildings for the 2020 Halloween season. Before we start the video, I just want to show you guys, if you like any of the stuff I'm showing you in the video, I want to show you guys where you can order it, because you can't get it off the website. You have to actually go to an actual store. So all of the stuff I showed you today is at Ace, American Sale, Boss Cause, Christmas Palace, eHobbyTools.com, Dream Hobby, Delectable Collectibles, City Lights Collectibles, Gift Spice, House of Holidays, Kmart, Menards, The Christmas Loft, Sears, Mills Fleet Farms, Michaels, and Villages of Fun. So again, if any of the stuff in the video, or if you go to the website and there's anything else you want to get, go to any of those suppliers I just told you, and you will be able to find all the stuff. Anyway, now let's get started with the video. So today I am going to be looking at and discussing Lemax's Spooky Town and seeing what kind of new buildings, structures, and people they have for the 2020 Halloween season. I'm going to show you guys my favorite buildings they have. I'm going to tell you about the prices. I'm going to tell you if it's worth it. I'm just going to show you how cool Lemax's Spooky Town really is. So let's get right into it. So 2020 is actually Lemax's Spooky Town 20th anniversary. They've been doing this since the year 2000, meaning Spooky Town is 20 years old this year. So I think this is a great time to start doing this video and reviewing their website, seeing how their new products look and everything. So just scrolling down, you can see they have a lot of new products for 2020. They didn't just make one or two new things. They have a lot more than a handful of new products for this season. Like as you can see, a lot of little structures, big structures, people, a whole bunch of little decorations to fill your home with during the Halloween season. We're going to go over all of this. I'm going to show you my favorite stuff, go over the prices, see what I like, what I don't like, and then let's get this started so we can see all this awesome stuff. So I want to start the video with looking at the Terribly Twisted structure slash building, whatever you want to call it, that they came out with for 2020, obviously. When I was looking through their website just to see if what they had for this year, this one really caught my eye because I really loved the color neon green. And when I saw like this kind of slime goo on the building here, that lime green that has the ghost faces all over it and the witch, I really liked it. So I was looking closer at it, and I really like this new building they came out with. As you can see, it has a witch right here, a Terribly Twisted Taffy Works. You have right here, you have a little witch with a cauldron. You got some green gook coming out of it, and there's a fire underneath heating it up. Free samples, take one. You have some sort of green gook over here. You can see there's a window here. The amount of detail Lemax puts into these spooky towns is incredible. They really want to make sure all of their buildings are very detailed, and frankly, they look really interesting. I love all of the decorations they come out with. They're always very detailed. Just looking at one side of the building, you can see even just the walls of the building have so much detail in the windows, and then the foundation is here. Even the witch is such a detailed character. So I really love the way they do stuff. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites that they came out with for this year. So obviously, the way Lemax works, you can't just order off the website. You have to figure out where the buildings are exclusive to. So I don't know. We can actually check right here to see where you will be able to buy this one. You can get Lemax stuff at any of these suppliers. So if you live near any of these, Michaels, I live near Michaels. If you live near any of these things, you will be able to pick up Lemax's stuff. So I really like this building, like I said. Definitely one of my favorites. It's taffy decoration above the front door, lights up, which is very cool. A lot of lighting up stuff on this one, so it's definitely one of my favorites. But let's move on to the next one. So this is another one of my favorites that Lemax came out with for this season. They came out with the Dead Zone construction site. So I really like this one because it's so unique. It's such a creative idea of a construction site run by zombies and dead people. I really like, there's a crane here that has like a worm zombie coming out of the trash here, what it looks like, and then there's a little tombstone. There's a power supply here. One of my favorite things about Lemax's buildings and structures is that all of them plug in and they do things. So as you can see, this lights up here. This little zombie is trying to put two wires together and that's lighting up. So just to show you guys what kind of mechanisms these structures have, I can show you the video. So as you can see, there's a lot of movement up on here, a lot of lights on this one. Look how cool this looks. I like the crane moves back and forth carrying that guy, a zombie on it. So as you can see, there's a lot of little characters they put onto this one. You can see a lot of zombies. There's this guy with a wheelbarrow. It looks like a wheelbarrow. It looks like he has skulls in it. This guy's trying to ignite a thing here. So this is a really cool little decoration. I would definitely put this in my room with all my other stuff, my Halloween decorations. So yeah, I really like that this guy hangs from the crane and he moves back and forth. This is a really nice one. Really nice little decoration they came out with for this year. And again, if you want to pick this up, like I showed you the list before, you can get all of the Lemax Spooky Town stuff from any of those suppliers. But other than that, let's move on to the next decoration. So another decoration I really liked from Spooky Town this year was the Frightmore Farm. So I saw this on the website, and again, it caught my eye just because it's an interesting idea. I like farm, like haunted farm ideas. Like Spirit Halloween did a farm theme a couple years ago, Spirit Acres Farm. And I like when they take zombies or scary stuff and then put it with farms, because it's a kind of unique, interesting idea. So this one, you can see there's an owl in the window, and then there's a green light above it that actually does work. You can see there's a little, a scarecrow here that looks like a skeleton. A wheelbarrow is in the back carrying, looks like some hay. And you can see there's a door broken that says, "Keep out condemned," and there's some animals here. And it says Frightmore Farm. There's a bird sitting on top. Another really cool decoration. I love the size of the decorations that Lemax releases because they're actually pretty big and you can decorate your house with them. And there's, like I said before, there's a lot of detail. Someone who comes into your house, or even just you looking at it, they can tell that they're pretty cool decorations you have. I like the decorations that they come out with, and they definitely have a lot of detail. Let's watch the video on this one. So this one doesn't have any sound with it, but all it shows you is it does have a couple lights on it. So this is one of the more tame, basic ones that doesn't have noise or moving mechanisms. But like I said, it still has some green lights on it. And I like the basic ones, you know, you don't always need to have the flashy, like in your face ones. Even the basic ones are pretty cool. So I really like the Frightmore Farm that they released. Pretty cool stuff, but let's move on to the next decoration. So this is the last big structure I want to look at today because I want to have room to look at all the other small people and other things. This is the Spider Cider House. So I really like this one. This one's it's again another interesting idea. It's a cider house called the Spider Cider House. You can see right in front of the door there's a skeleton that has a spider on him. Obviously, Spider Cider House has a lot of spiders. I guess that's a thing, you know? If it's Spider Cider House, it's going to be a lot of spiders. So you can see actually there's like a giant cup here that's filling it up with cider. There's a giant spider on the door here that looks like a thing that holds cider. You have some cracks in the wall, and again, this just shows the detail of the little things. There's a bunch of little apples here, just really nice details, and vinegar boxes, 2 vinegar boxes, and you have some more green lights. Try apple or arachnid, apple arachnid. That's clever. We're always rotten to the core. Very interesting. There's a rotten apple right here on the top, and again, there's some green lights, kind of showing off the whole structure. We have a barrel of spiders over here, which is interesting, but let's look at the video. So this one doesn't have any noise, audio, or anything either. Oh, there's a little apple with a face here. So I really like this one. This is one of my favorites that they came out with. Getting a back view, you can just see it's a brick wall here that's all damaged. You have some windows there. Very cool stuff. Like I said, all of Lemax's Spooky Town stuff is really awesome. So I really like the Spider Cider House just because the sheer uniqueness of it. I really like it. It says torches glow on and off, and exterior lighting on building casts an eerie glow. Very nice design here. Really like the way this one came out. But anyway, I want to look at some of the small stuff, so let's get to it. So this is my favorite small structure that they came out with for this year. This is the Spooky Springs Water Tower. So this, again, a water tower, it's an interesting, unique idea. We don't see this for Halloween stuff. It has pump room, do not enter, and there's a skeleton sitting right here. There's a bathtub inside with a skeleton in the bath. A couple of ghosts in here just going around on the inside. I like this one because it shows like damage all over it. Like you see there's pieces of wood that are falling off, and the ghosts are all dirty, and they're holding water, a water bucket. And then at the top we have a skeleton looking out as he's standing on top of the water tower. We have some different views on here. Here's the back view of it. There's a ghost right here. You can see, or the side view, sorry. And then another side view. Really nice stuff. They got a sticker right here that says "Keep Out." And then some more damage on the back here. So I really like this one. Very unique idea. And since this one's smaller, it's going to be a little cheaper. It won't be as expensive as those big structures. This one doesn't have any mechanisms, however. No glowing or no lighting up stuff. No anything. But either way, this is a very cool decoration. I'd put this in my room or my house. Very nice stuff. I like this one. So I would pick this up if I could find it. But again, I don't live near like any. I only live near the one of the suppliers that Lemax sells to. So I can't pick up a lot of these. But anyway, these are still really cool decorations that you should pick up if you live near any of these suppliers, because they're super cool. But let's move on to the next small decoration. So now this is my favorite like small people decoration. This is called just Teamwork. As you can see, the tree here, it's just 3 witches all looking into a cauldron, throwing in various ingredients. So this witch has toads in a bucket or in like a container. This one's stirring it, and then this one's putting in some sort of liquid into there, and there's a fire with rocks below the cauldron. Really like this one. I do, like I said before, sometimes I just like the small stuff, the ordinary little things, because that stuff is always very nice. I like the detail on this tree that's behind them, and you can even see like the grass and dirt that they're standing on. This one would definitely go well in front of one of the little witches structures, the decorations I was showing you before. So this is just a nice little thing, new for 2020. I really like I said, I like neon green. This one might, yeah. So this one does light up, so you can actually see the cauldron lights up with the neon green goo actually lights up, creating like a light on the witches' faces. So I really like the way that one glows. It's very nice. It's like, if someone saw it in your house, they'd probably be very intrigued by it. I'm intrigued by it. It looks pretty cool. I would definitely buy this one. This is nice stuff. But again, all of Lemax's Spooky Town stuff is always really nice. I don't think they don't make anything that disappoints. They have some really nice, creepy decorations that you can put in your house. So this is a very nice one. So tell me what you think about this one in the comments below. So the last thing I wanted to look at was just this small thing while I was looking at the website that I like, called the Spooky Town sign. So obviously this is just a generic sign that says "Welcome to Spooky Town." The population is frightening, so that's good. As you can see, there's some lights on the top that turn on and off that will highlight your sign here. There's spiders and skulls on it. So again, this is just a generic one I guess you would put in front of all the buildings. It's kind of interesting. I like this one. It's just a small, ordinary sign. But still, I like that it has an on and off thing, the lights on the top. Show off the sign, you know, it highlights the sign a little more. There's some pumpkins here. So this is just a cool little decoration you could put maybe on a table or something. I like that one. Very cool. And again, of course, all of the ones I've showed you today are brand new for the 2020 Halloween season. Of course, if you go to the Lemax Collection Spooky Town website, you can find stuff that came out for 2019. So if there's anything else you want to get, you can still all find that stuff on the website here. But anyway, that's going to conclude the video, so let's go to the outro. So that concludes my video of looking at and discussing Lemax's Spooky Town for the 2020 Halloween season. As always, I want you to comment down below if you liked any of the stuff I showed you. Let me know if you're going to order or if you're going to buy any of that stuff, what stuff you like, or comment down below if you want me to make another video looking at Spooky Town, if there's any more stuff you want me to review. As always, remember to like, comment, and remember to subscribe. And as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I will see you next time for more Halloween 2020 news and updates. Goodbye!